I got four girls, and they're going to be in high school pretty much at the same time. I'm going to unretire. I'm going to unretire. Yeah. At 60, 50 something years old. Jason Kelsey's trying to make an NFL comeback.
Injuries. Jeff Bassa, ankle sprain. Jake bringing stool, hamstring. Jan Bush, hamstring. Got to try to keep peace somewhere here, right? Too much of this.
What's tougher, though, being an NFL quarterback or being the father of a 1-year-old?
Father of a 1-year-old's easier than being an NFL quarterback.
What do Erin Andrews, an engagement ring rumor, and a full-on training camp brawl have in common? One word, Tayvis. First up, Erin Andrews spills cozy details from a private getaway with Taylor and Travis. Then, fans lose it over a photo of Taylor possibly wearing that ring, except there's a plot twist. Meanwhile, Kelsey dives into fight mode at Chiefs camp, breaking up a rookie scuffle like a true leader. Jason Kelsey jokes about coming out of retirement because of course he does.
I'm going to unretire. Yeah.
Over in KC, Travis and Mahomes launch a bougie steakhouse.
Truffle butter. I heard it. Chimichurri. You need some of that, dog. Which one is that?
And finally, Taylor's RSVP to Selena Gomez's wedding, causing total chaos. Paparazzi alert, it's turning into the most A-list I do of the decade. If you ever wondered what it's like to vacation with Taylor and Travis, spoiler alert, it's just as dreamy and chaotic as you'd expect. Imagine snow, good vibes, A-listers being too normal, and Erin Andrews half joking about photo approval like she's getting papped on a ski slope. Yep, that kind of trip. So here's the tea. Back when Travis casually dropped a snowy photo dump on Insta, you know, as one does when you're part of pop culture's royal couple, fans had eagle eyes and spotted some familiar faces tagging along. Enter Erin Andrews and Charissa Thompson, the duo who've basically been Swifties since way before Travis ever shot a shot with Taylor. Insiders say these two were fangirling hard, but in the most professional, please act normal way possible. Turns out, they were invited to join Tay and Trav for a chill getaway in Montana, and according to Erin and Charissa, it was straight up magical. Like Taylor's apparently that girl. Chill, funny, the kind you secretly hope is messy, but then she turns out to be your new favorite brunch friend. Charissa made it sound like meeting your idol and realizing she's actually even cooler in real life. Tough luck for us mortals. Of course, they played it coy on their podcast, saying they didn't want to spill too many details because privacy, which is code for, we had the time of our lives but signed a vibes-only NDA. Still, they couldn't help but gush. Charissa said she adored Taylor. Erin doubled down saying Tay was a 20 out of 20 and dropped a fake complaint about Travis posting pics without giving her a heads up. She was clearly joking, but also valid. And let's not forget the squad roll call. Charissa's man Steven and Erin's hubby Jarrett were there too, making it a cozy little 6-pack of snow boots, hot cocoa, and probably the most wholesome double date energy ever packed into one ski lodge. And now, cue the collective internet gasp, because right after Travis posted those Montana pics, fans went full FBI mode and straight up zoomed in on his phone screen like they were solving a crime. What did they find? Taylor shining like a diamond, possibly wearing a ring, and not just any ring. Is that the ring kind of ring? Well, pump the brakes, Swifties, because it turns out Tay wasn't flashing engagement ice. She was flexing Travis's Super Bowl bling. Yep, leave it to Taylor to make championship rings look like casual accessories. One second you're thinking it's wedding bells, next second it's, oh, just the MVP hardware. Classic bait and switch. But hey, no one's mad, especially since this post was basically Travis yelling, "I'm taken," to the entire internet. That's right. The man finally went Insta official. Modern romance, baby. Apparently, the photo was taken backstage at one of Taylor's era shows, where she was rocking one of her iconic bedazzled bodysuits and striking a pose with her hands up, probably not realizing she was about to cause an international incident involving heart rates and Pinterest wedding boards. Now, if you've been living under a rock, allow us to recap real quick. This whole love story kicked off when Travis tried to give Taylor a friendship bracelet with his number on it at her Kansas City show. Bold. But since Taylor goes full monk mode before her performances, he never got to deliver. Instead of sulking, Trav just went on his podcast and shot a shot out loud. Respect. Fast forward through a few NFL games, some PDA, meet the parents, a couple of VIP after parties, and oh yeah, a Super Bowl win, and here we are. Smash cut to Travis Kelce, one day casually causing engagement rumors with Taylor Swift's ring-adjacent finger sparkle, and next, literally jumping into a full-on brawl at Chiefs training camp like it's the NFL edition of Jerry Springer. This man does not believe in off-seasons. So here's what went down. Chiefs rookie Josh Simmons and defensive end Ashton Gillett decided to turn training camp into WrestleMania. One's yanking jerseys, the other's throwing punches, and before things could go fully WWE, Travis Kelce steps in like the team dad with Super Bowl rings and not on my watch energy. He didn't even blink, just waded into the chaos like he was breaking up a fight between his little cousins over who touched the Xbox first. And right behind him, Big Andy Reid himself, probably thinking, I signed up to coach football, not referee UFC tryouts.
Got to try to keep peace somewhere here, right? All right, nice warm day today. Listen, our hearts go out to the people in New York, man, for especially the families of people that passed. I mean, it's tragic, and the people at the league office that had to go through all that. So that's a bad deal, man.
Anyway, the fight gets shut down, and both players are pulled apart before it gets truly messy, but not before the cameras caught every single second. Naturally. Because if there's one thing more reliable than Chiefs offense, it's training camp drama going viral. Insiders say Travis stepping in like that wasn't some PR stunt, it's just who he is. Mr. Locker Room Glue. Apparently Coach Tom Melvin's been preaching this for a while, calling Kelsey the ultimate competitor who leads by doing, not just by vibing pre-snap. Basically, Travis isn't shouting inspirational quotes, he's sprinting, blocking, catching, and now refereeing. And if you're wondering where this sudden urge to play peacemaker came from, well, Travis recently opened up about how last season's loss to the Eagles still stings. He felt like he dropped the ball in the leadership department when it counted most, and now he's clearly not letting that happen again. Which brings us to one of the least aggressive moments involving Travis Kelce lately, a classic Kelce Bros moment with none other than Baker Mayfield, who stopped by their podcast to dish out dad truths and quarterback woes like they were on a group therapy Zoom call. Travis, never one to miss a chance for some light trolling, tossed Baker a real thinker. What's tougher, being an NFL QB or chasing a toddler? And Baker, with all the weary wisdom of a man who's definitely stepped on a Lego at 3 a.m., said fatherhood's easier, for now. Apparently when that baby hits the Sass Queen stage, all bets are off.
What's tougher, though, being an NFL quarterback or being the father of a one-year-old?
Father of one-year-old's easier than being an NFL quarterback. Now, when she gets to a certain age, that answer is going to quickly change.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, who's already deep in the Dad Olympics with 4 daughters, didn't need a psychic to know his own future looks like a hormonal hurricane with matching backpacks. Jason even joked that his master plan to survive teenage drama is to fake a midlife NFL comeback.
I got 4 girls, and they're going to be in high school pretty much at the same time. I'm going to unretire. At 60, 50-something years old, Jason Kelsey's trying to make an NFL comeback.
Picture it. 50-something Jason Kelsey running drills with a salt and pepper beard, knee braces squeaking, trying to pancake 23-year-olds while pretending he's just doing cardio. Someone get this man a documentary deal immediately. Travis didn't let that moment slide, obviously. He poked fun, saying Jason couldn't hang as a lineman anymore, too much dad bod, not enough bicep, but maybe he could squeeze into a tight end role with a little coaching from Little Bro. Honestly, that's a reality show we didn't know we needed. Kelsey and Kelsey from diapers to downfield. Of course, Jason's not actually planning a gridiron comeback. He's retired, thriving, and too busy being a full-time girl dad, husband, podcaster, and probably superhero. Meanwhile, guess who's trading in playbooks for porterhouses? Travis and Patrick Mahomes, aka Kansas City's finest, just announced they're opening a steakhouse called 1587 Prime. So what do you do when you're already legends with 3 Super Bowl rings each, millions in the bank, and your face is basically carved into the barbecue-smoked Mount Rushmore of Missouri? You start feeding the people, that's what. And not just tailgate burgers, we're talking top-tier wait-is-that Wagyu kind of steaks. Apparently these two took one bite of their test menu and went full food critic mode, Mahomes calling it better than imagined, and Kelsey basically yelling, "KC, get ready, baby," like he was announcing a touchdown at the dinner table. Sources say they teamed up with some fancy hospitality group to bring this culinary dream to life inside the Lowe's Hotel downtown. And yes, you know it's going to be bougie in the best way. Think dark lighting, gold accents, maybe a framed jersey or two hanging above a $75 ribeye. Travis might even casually walk by your table to check on the seasoning. You good, bro? Chef's kiss. And before you start worrying if this means they're slacking at practice, relax. These two can handle both steak knives and blitzes like seasoned pros. Between off-season training, podcasting, dad jokes, and now running a fine dining joint, the multitasking here is Olympic level. Honestly, is there anything they don't do? Next up, Mahomes and Kelsey take on pastries? A brunch collab with Taylor? Who knows? But speaking of chaos, glitter, and things spiraling into full-on celebrity madness, Taylor Swift just might be unintentionally turning Selena Gomez's wedding into the Met Gala meets Mission Impossible. Selena and Benny Blanco's upcoming September wedding in Montecito was already bougie, but the second Tay-Tay and Travis RSVP'd yes, the vibes shifted from romantic garden party to DEFCON 1. Apparently once Swift and her touchdown scoring +1 confirmed, Selena's team hit the panic button. Insiders say they're beefing up security like it's Fort Knox. Forget a sweet little ceremony with white roses and string quartets. This thing might have drones, decoys, and retired CIA agents patrolling the champagne table. And let's not even talk about the media circus setting up their tents from here to the Pacific. One source even dropped the tea that Selena might have hit pause on finalizing details until Taylor gave her attendants the green light. Because what's a fairy tale wedding without your ride-or-die bestie of over a decade, who just so happens to be the most famous pop star on the planet? These two go way back, like Jonas Brothers' dating era back, and have survived breakups, makeups, industry drama, and about 17 different hair colors. Now Selena's even debating a phone ban at the wedding. Yep, no pics, no stories, no chance to accidentally post Meryl Streep getting low to a Taylor bop on Instagram. It's all hush-hush, VIP only, and probably locked down tighter than Area 51. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.